Eccoci qua, buonasera a tutti.
Buonasera.
Buonasera, buonasera.
Buonasera.
Allora, è questo, parte 3 investigazione, ok. Allora, dovevamo andare da Regina e fargli vedere questa, la lettera.
Regina, have you ever seen this before?
Um, I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? The piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. Non mi torna.
Mi sa che è sbagliata.
I guess
Appunto.
I noticed
Aspetta, I noticed it.
Oh,
Ok, manca una virgola secondo me. I guess. I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Ok.
ok.
I guess, punto. I noticed it.
Ok, sì, ora ha già più senso, effettivamente.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How do you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there.
Madonna, è stupido un coso però,
When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this. Ok. Adesso dobbiamo cercare quella scimmia di merda.
Sì.
Ah, siamo già, bene.
Comunque nessuno pulisce qua, eh.
Davvero.
Veramente?
Something smells fantastic.
Ma che davvero?
So we know it can be more. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Oh mio Dio. Oh mio Dio, con l'influenza questa è terribile. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the bistro to Cirque at the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great.
Great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazy burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. Well, Mike will send you to the burger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Ugh, I'm getting hungry too. Burgers must have some kind of special power.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Well, everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? Well, he's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Akro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe you should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the Ring's Master's shoes.
What? Really?
Max will still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy. You know. What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Di sicuro.
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, dang, dang. Correctamundo. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean, no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think about that? Just the way you say if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Well, now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break, us old mans have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, huh?
Ok. Andiamo prima a vedere un po' il giro se c'è altra roba.
Vediamo qualcosa di 6 mesi fa. Così.
Come?
Abbiamo qualcosa di qualcosa successo 6 mesi fa?
Non mi sembra.
La scimmia è di 6 mesi fa.
Nel senso che ha 6 mesi di vita, nel senso che...
Ha 6 mesi di vita, sì. Correctamundo.
No.
Ciu.
Salute.
Oh,
Ciu!
eccolo!
Grazie.
Mo is not here.
No, Maya, l'abbiamo appena incontrato alla caffetteria.
Non hai
Ma
credibilità.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey, Atrony style.
Che oh,
Invece
scratch,
di fare-
scratch.
Invece di fare... quello lì sarebbe... Oh! Scratch, scratch. Sarebbe... Oh!
So che è
si sente.
stupido, ma mi verrebbe di... Sì, si sente. So che è stupido, ma mi verrebbe voglia di mettere questa.
Vai.
Lo scratch scratch.
Yikes!
Wow!
Addirittura. Basta, tutti morti.
Tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I was wiping it while Money was distracted.
Wow,
Ma-
you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me
Look at what-
see it. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Wow!
Mmm.
Come Azzi?
Mmm.
Mm. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Vabbè.
Oh well,
Non
guess it's time
avrei
for you to lay off the burgers.
Aia, non si dicono queste cose, Maya.
L'ha detto
Not to mention it
invece.
doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. It's not Maya size at all. Non so se l'avete letto.
Ah, c'era scritto?
Sì, c'era scritto.
Poverina. Vabbè, torniamo da Maya. Sì, da Maya. Torniamo da Regina.
Regina.
Guarda, quantomeno Maya ha un neurone. Questa proprio...
Sì,
Ma lo usa per-
Regina ne ha
Ma
zero.
lo usa per dire Nick.
Bellina.
Mi piace che Mauro si avvicina al microfono quando deve dire queste cose estremamente importanti.
Vero? È un po' un pezzo di merda, ma gli vogliamo bene.
Vabbè, il fatto che Mauro sia stronzo
Era
è uno
rilevante.
dei motivi per cui è nostro amico.
Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's nothing.
Phoenix, per favore.
No wonder guys smell too much in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me.
Non l'avrei mai detto.
Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Ah, yeah.
Leon's? Leon, sarebbe probabilmente Leon.
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed.
Può essere che... esatto.
Guarda che bella.
Simba.
È proprio bello.
He was killed, wasn't he?
Ha fatto la stessa fine. No, aspetta.
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Chissà cosa ha fatto.
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth, you know, gar. Huh?
Ah.
Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth.
E beh, sì, è classica roba da circo.
Oh, wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They always start screaming.
Beh, di sicuro
You
non l'ha
sure
finita
they were
ancora viva.
screaming because they love seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon beat someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Oddio.
Senti,
Poor thing.
Forse questo è l'incidente.
Sì,
6
certo,
mesi
6
fa.
mesi fa.
Sì.
Allora andiamo a parlare con la faccia di culo.
Quale tra le facce di culo?
Lui.
Lui.
La super faccia di culo.
Boh, non so se preferirei lui o Lotta Hart, onestamente.
Vabbè, però Lottarti in questo... Per ora in questo caso non c'è.
Guarda, tra lui e Lotta
Stai molto attento a quello, a quello che dici, Azzi.
vince
Ho
Lotta.
detto per ora, eh.
Mo,
Aia.
please, tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead! Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Wow, che tristezza.
In effetti.
Sì, un pochino.
Actually, I kinda got an idea what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This would happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you? I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, well, Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. I never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was beaten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promise I won't say anything. You promised? Who is involved in this too? He's involved, huh? Must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Oioi.
Oh yo-yo.
Vediamo.
Yeah, yo-yo.
Chi è stato morso? Acro?
Seriously injured both leg.
Mentre si allenava 6 mesi
6
fa.
mesi fa.
Sì, è vero. Cazzo, è vero.
Credo.
Sì, è l'unico.
È l'unico, è l'unico che abbiamo un indizio.
Sì.
Must have been Acro, right? Oh, how do you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way! I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please, tell me what you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Acro. Una boccata d'aria fresca.
Eh sì.
Sì.
Just like you said, you know the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had. What? Would that have been better?
Ah, è diventato paralitico per quello, forse.
Immagino di sì.
He's still alive. But when he got beat, he suffered massive brain damage.
Sì.
He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Ah, coma? No, aspetta. Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital.
Cosa?
That's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
Forse sarà il compagno di Hoso.
Ah, guarda. Eh sì, un solo trapezzista effettivamente.
Eh. Ah,
He's his
ok.
brother.
Infatti.
Mm, È molto strano.
The person who got beat was Sakura's brother.
Brother?
Oh,
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and
beh,
Matt.
certo.
Mamma mia.
Cute
Porca
nicknames, I
vacca.
thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Who is Acro's younger brother?
Nessuno ha detto che era Younger.
Lei lo sa perché ha poteri spirituali.
Sean
E
Dingley.
gli ha parlato nell'aldilà.
Sean Dingley. But everyone always called him Matt. He fell in love with Regina.
Anche lui.
Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
Infatti.
6 months ago, when we were practicing, all of a sudden Matt blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why did he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
Sembra quasi la storia del filtro dell'abbazia di Sesto Calendo, non so se te la ricordi, Leo. E tu che la seguivi era tua, là.
Il silenzio di Leo è...
Quella della... Oddio, non mi ricordo, ciao.
Ok, vai.
La seguivo
I
io, mi
never-
ricordo.
I never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face.
Sempre sino il leone, tipo, che cazzo...
He was smiling.
fresh
He?
meat.
You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he beat down, he was smiling.
Ah, gli stacca la testa, ok.
Oh, she grinned.
No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion. A flying murderer. What does it seem that it's always Mo catches all of these incredible events?
Nick,
Effettivamente sembra mezzo al cazzo.
can Lion smile?
We never told the police about that incident. The circle would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice! What a wonderful sneeze, Mauro.
Che c'è?
Mauro ha fatto... Che cosa hai fatto, Mauro?
In che senso? No, sto pensando che quel pepe fa il paio con quello che abbiamo già.
Sì, infatti ci ho pensato anche io. You think so?
Use this with pepper and sleep on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you got to understand that.
Nick, I think I made a good clown.
Other than Regina, I have never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
No, lei vomita.
She does. Bet would always tease her with pepper.
No!
Pat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They looked perfect together, huh? Ok. Ma io credo...
Fagli vedere Non so, fammi vedere l'altro contenitore che abbiamo.
Non so se si può far vedere. Ah, si può far vedere.
È lì.
No.
No, ok.
No. Vabbè, vaffanculo mo. Basta. Mm. Facciamo un giro generale, vediamo se c'è qualcosa di nuovo. Forse devo andare da Acros per parlare del fratello.
Poi
Mm, può essere. Mica aveva anche... No, aveva anche lui dei blocchi.
Com'è?
Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Aveva
Well,
anche lui dei locker o
non mi ricordo, sai? Forse sì, non ricordo. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
We're back because Hakros hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It was seen that he knows that we know.
Well, it seems you got things you want to talk about. So, fire away.
Vediamo.
wow.
Ah,
Minchia.
ne ha 3. Ah, cazzo.
I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry. I thought we talk about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice.
Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret.
Effettivamente.
Acro, are you really telling me that practice accident was the cause of your injury?
Beh, gli farò vedere il leone anche a lui.
Leon.
6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm in the
Scusate,
right
ma
track.
forse non ho capito io. Il leone
Sì.
ha ferito il fratello perché gli stava mettendo la testa in bocca.
Sì.
Che cazzo c'entra
Sì.
qui con il leone?
Boh,
Però?
forse sarà a corso.
E gli ha spezzato le
Probabilmente aveva
gambe.
cercato di...
Boh,
Col bastone.
sai...
Non lo so, è una domanda che mi stavo facendo anch'io.
sai, secondo me se un leone ti tira una bella zampata e ti piglia bene, ci rimani, eh.
Sì, ok. Boh, vai.
I know I'm in
Vediamo.
the right track. I just need to keep going.
Poi ora vediamo.
You're saying that I was attacked by a lion?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm not animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit.
Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion.
You seems to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion?
Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone.
Fagli vedere cosa.
But
Ma
It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? That's how you got that terrible injury.
No, he must have told you.
Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out.
A slip of the tongue.
Anyways, they were an incredible team, down together in their prime. Cut down together. I was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. Adi l'aveva capito. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always.
I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault.
11 broke down across last Psychologue. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive.
Allora, secondo me a lui non piace Regina.
Vorrei anche vedere.
Potrei anche essere
Vorrei.
d'accordo con la motivazione, però sì.
Cioè, ha convinto suo fratello a mettere la bocca nella testa del leone.
Penso anche io, cioè, gli sta un po' sul cazzo
Effettivamente.
Regina.
Regina.
You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel.
Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes.
You know, her tiger tried to attack me.
Regent tried to attack you?
Twice.
He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never... Oh. Oh.
Talked.
A command to attack people.
Cioè, non ha mai imparato un
Il cervello
comando.
di Leo si è tipo abbassato, si è...
di scrivere parole maledette, vabbè.
Non ha mai imparato un comando per attaccare le persone.
Non gli è mai stato
insegnato.
insegnato.
Sì, non gli è mai stato
È-
insegnato.
È la
il
pronuncia di
passato
quella
di
parola
Teach.
di merda.
Sì, quello
Talked.
sì. Era per se avevo capito bene la frase.
È il
Di
passato...
Teach.
Sì, no, lo so. È proprio la pronuncia.
È come thought.
Sì, Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Ma oddio, non cominciano ad essere così, eh. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then.
But you still hate Regina. I got proof of it.
What? What are you talking about?
Though, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it will. Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
Tesoro mio adorato.
Non è la lettera che si è trovato Regina in tasca. To the murder. What happened 6 months ago, I believe. Vabbè, direi che è lui.
Dici di fai vedere questo? Sì, ci sta, anche perché il resto non saprei cosa fai di vedere.
La scimmia.
La scimmia?
This, where'd you get it?
Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Akro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it?
That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Si è bloccato. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
There?
Ah. An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movie with me on a date.
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
Beh,
C'è una persona sana in questo posto.
no. La
We
scimmia.
all thought he was being stupid too. Sono d'accordo che era stupido. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience into it that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing.
Forse anche a Leone gli piaceva Regina.
Evidentemente.
Effettivamente.
That's when the accident happened.
He just didn't want to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon chopped down, I jumped towards him. Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Molto sad.
Pat and Regina.
They were such a great friends. Oh, yeah, I want you to take a look at this.
What is it?
This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Minchia, c'era ancora lì. Bosemino.
Gross. It's covered in blood.
This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident.
Hmm.
When he did it, he looked like he was smiling.
He?
Leon, obviously.
Oh,
When he beat down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick.
I know. Must say the same thing.
What do you think it all means? Ah, yeah.
Attenzione. Eccola.
Miss Von Karma.
I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Akro.
Preparations.
I've served a summons to Akro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Akro will take more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Ormai chiamate tutti. Come,
Sì,
Akro,
infatti.
let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am. Vabbè, buona che non ha chiamato la scimmia, dai.
Regina non è stata chiamata.
Posso dire bene o male o cosa?
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Succando
Don't worry
cose.
about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. Vero, Azzi?
Certo.
Azzi hai capito tutto.
No, beh, secondo me è stato Acro. Però
In sedia a rotelle.
sì, perché comunque si è tirato su, si è messo sopra il busto di Max e poi con la corda si è tirato su facendo finta di volare. Ecco, viene in mente. E
È in sedia a rotelle.
vabbè, e qualcuno l'ha tirato su con la corda.
Ah, chi?
Non lo so.
Aspetta, ha avuto quell'attimo in cui ci ha pensato, ha fatto ah.
Good morning, Max.
Oh yeah, good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
Chissà perché.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina.
How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that?
So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess. You'll fly at the end?
It's not the kind of show, isn't it right, my sweeties?
Eh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous! Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
Top of the morning to y'all! Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in like a limbo. How low can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to ya, Governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets a worm, but then again, worms like higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk.
Ok, porta tutto il latte.
Sì.
Oh my, thanks. So how are you today, Wright? Well, I got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Akra?
Eh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I got to worry about is how thing the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses.
What are you going to do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we're relying on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. That she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
Ok.
What?
Penso una delle maniere più orribili per far vedere a una persona una cosa del genere, però...
Sì, infatti.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. Again. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Azi? Very well, Miss von Karma, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise the previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? Non è che c'è da stupirsi. We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness.
Scusate.
Haunted saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Cioè, perché è una situazione che posso capire solo io, credo.
No, è omicidio degli animali.
Sì, di Eyewitness. Si chiama così.
Order. Me lo ricordavo. I had a feeling something like this will come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew the night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detectives stay up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poveraccio.
Poor Gumshoe.
Veramente.
Very well, please call your witness to the stand.
And to get to work. Or shall I say, into the courtroom tightrope.
Name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus.
Where were you that night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look at the map, you will see the witness room is near to the crime scene. Zitto.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay.
What I witnessed?
It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around around that time I heard a large thump noise from outside the window.
A larger?
Thump. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. I was dreaming.
Quando lo vede quelle parole impazzisce, non riesce più a dire nulla.
No, veramente.
His witness
Devo
testimony
concentrare,
matches up exactly with that of the clown.
devo concentrare un neurone alla volta.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
Haha. A foolish choice by a foolish fool, who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness testimony?
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There is no way that actually happened.
Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Allora, vedere un pochino.
Say cat, white roses.
Light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window?
The safety lights lit things. Aspetta, the safety light lit things up enough for me to. What the fuck?
Tu sì.
Lit è il
Sì, no, è
passato.
che mi sembrava. Sì, no, è che mi sembrava scomoda la frase solo per quello. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window.
No light vision.
It was the person back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Did you see any of the other symbols? Oh, no.
I clearly saw the seal cat as well the clock wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
The more impressing, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with this latest piece of this testimony.
Sì, il cappello di nuovo, penso, no?
Perché il cappello?
Perché
Il
era
cappello
caduto?
deve essere cascato. Come fa a essere volato via il cappello? Se no come l'abbiamo fatto
Ah,
a
è vero,
ritrovare?
è vero, è vero, è vero, è vero, è vero.
Quel cappello è tipo la loro morte.
There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, to prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Credo, Vediamo.
You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Will you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state then. I mean, just looking outside of the window, was it okay?
Tough.
Tough.
Was it tough enough? Pure tough enough challenge for me. Di mortacci.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right? No.
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Giudice era ieri.
Sì, in
Are you
effetti.
Mamma mia,
Are you
veramente.
saying that Max has two silk hats?
Oh,
No.
A parte il fatto che può essere effettivamente vero, perché non penso che quest'uomo faccia spettacoli tutto l'anno con
con lo stesso cappello, sì. Che schifo.
No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica.
Per cui sì, indossa lo stesso cappello tutto l'anno.
Which means, Acro,
Che schifo.
that you have been fibbing on the stand.
No. Order. As always, it looked like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What will cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
Perjury?
Perjury.
Cos'è perjury?
Spergiuro.
Pergiuro.
Ha spergiurato.
Sì.
Anzi, sai cosa vuol dire spergiurare?
Sì, sto pensando a cosa rispondere.
Ha avuto un attimo
Sicuro,
di...
Azzi, sicuro. Se vuoi Mauro spiega,
Se ci tiene a spiegare, glielo lascio anche spiegare. Se proprio ci tiene, glielo faccio anche spiegare. Però
No, grazie.
dovevo
Non voglio
pensare-
fare come piccolo con l'onda sigillante, grazie.
Perché piccolo con l'onda sigillante?
Che vuoi?
Nella saga di Zamasu, fondamentalmente dicevano...
Preparami del
come
tè,
cazzo lo
Zamasu.
come cazzo lo battiamo, no? E Piccolo faceva, potrebbe usare l'onda sigillante. Oh sì, che figata, posso mostrarti come si fa. E Goku fa, ah sì, grazie. E si teletrasporta per andare dal genio per chiederlo a lui, no? E poi tutto cala nel silenzio e la gente che c'era lì attorno, tipo Bulma, fa, beh, tranquillo Piccolo, puoi farla vedere comunque a noi, che ne dici?
Vabbè.
Madonna.
C'era molto divertente.
Allora, secondo me Acro è il colpevole. Però non so secondo te, Mauro, o... non mi ricordo se Leo si ricorda il caso o meno.
No,
Ah,
non me lo
secondo
ricordo.
voi.
Ma, potrebbe essere solo che se mi chiedo tipo com'è possibile, cioè nel senso che abbiamo il
Allora,
cambio
non
falso invalido.
sì. Allora, sicuramente non credo che avesse qualcosa contro Maximilian Galactica, perché non è mai uscita questa cosa.
Quello è vero.
Was Dreaming mi sembra un po' strano.
Ah,
È un cazzo di acrobata, cioè...
Dici qualcosa si sarà inventato per fare sta roba. Proviamo, dai.
Ci proviamo?
Vediamo se...
Your Honor. On this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion? Accuse Sakura? What in the world are you accusing him for?
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor.
Madonna.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. Well, you seem to have learned how to try and grab at these audience heart and minds. Your Honor, not allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to trying to wow off the crowd with the smoke and mirrors is the
Wow.
oldest bluff in the book.
Mi è
Un
piaciuto.
po' di Vov.
But
Mi è piaciuto.
Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the fitness.
Certo.
Certo, lo guardi mentre accarezza
He's
gli
calm
uccellini.
enough for it to almost be scary.
Ma
He's staying rather calm and collected.
ma
Mr. Digby, do you have any response to the defense accusation?
uccellini. I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look of me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things.
See, even a sliver of common sense make it clear the accusation is ludicrous. She's right, we are picking on disable your heartless, cruel man.
Phoenix
Oh,
is a
no.
poopy head.
That's
See
Oh,
that,
no.
Mr. Phoenix Wright? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough for this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Arthur is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
Oh.
Qui prima ho detto di sì, però... Prima ho detto di sì, però non lo so.
Effettivamente,
Che cazzo
salva.
era il complice?
Io non dico niente perché so che cosa è successo.
Beh...
La domanda è quanto è intuibile.
No,
Che
la domanda giusta
cosa
è
è,
qua.
è successo? In
Sì.
realtà non è così. È abbastanza. Non ti posso dire niente, però.
La scimmia è complice?
Può essere. Effettivamente basta che la tirasse su. Non riuscirà mai a stare.
Però, oddio, non credo la scimmia abbia una forza tale da tirare su un uomo su una carrozzina, Con un busto sopra.
Con un busto? In che senso?
Certo, secondo me
Beh, il
c'aveva...
busto è volante.
Secondo me c'aveva il busto sopra. Per replicare Maximilian Galactica, il cappello e tutto quanto.
Secondo me sì, con la roba volante era palesemente tipo un busto.
Raga, non c'erano impronte. Come c'è arrivato un tizio in carrozzina lì,
No.
senza lasciare impronte?
E lo hanno
No,
calato
ma è
dalla
impossibile.
stanza.
Dalla sua stanza.
Ok.
Ma
Però-
secondo me no. Probabilmente era già morto prima, non lo so, avranno fatto qualcosa di differente. Quello che hanno visto svolazzare era il busto tenuto su dal nulla cosmico.
O gli ha lanciato qualcosa dalla camera, però allo stesso tempo che non hanno trovato nulla. Sembra strano.
Infatti.
Perché c'è stato il rumore, c'è stato il... O gli ha lanciato la... No, ma la cassa era
Il
sotto di lui.
busto!
O gli ha lanciato il busto e poi l'hanno ritirato su. Però non
Il
c'era...
busto!
no, comunque non c'erano impronte. C'è stata essere l'impronta del busto per terra.
No, perché gliel'ha lanciato solo sulla testa, per cui bastava lasciarglielo cadere veloce sulla testa e ritornarlo su, non è che cadeva a terra.
Mi sembra un po'... Cioè,
Sì, un
Ma
po', sì, mi sembra un po' la tecnica del vaso tirato da un balcone, però nel senso,
poi livelli di
però ci
detective
sta.
in tutto questo continuo a non capire che cazzo c'entra quel cazzo di forziere palesemente con un doppio fondo con dentro quel barattolo di pepe.
vero.
Quello non l'abbiamo mai usato. Cioè, non
È
capisco.
Avrà
vero.
sicuramente la sua utilità per qualcosa di veramente stupido.
Io rido.
Sarà veramente qualcosa di stupido.
Allora, l'idea di dire che magari hanno attaccato il busto alla corda e poi l'hanno lanciato dalla finestra e ci hanno colpito il direttore sulla testa, ci sta. E poi l'hanno ritirato su e festa finita.
Potrebbe, esatto, potrebbe, mettiamo caso che potrebbe essere un'ipotesi, diciamo che volendo potrebbe anche averlo fatto da solo perché tanto sta seduto.
Eh,
Però non so quanto veda dalla finestra da seduto.
oddio, si vedrà, De Buono è super elevato.
Sì, quello sì, cioè, volendo potrebbe anche averlo fatto da solo, però può aver senso che l'abbia fatto da solo, cioè, è comunque su una sedia a rotelle, cazzo raccattabusto, portalo su.
Però effettivamente in questo caso la persona è più incriminabile è davvero la scimmia, perché gli altri non avevano nessun motivo per ammazzare il ringmaster.
Eh sì, gli altri non avevano motivo.
No, boh, è veramente, effettivamente molto boh. Mm.
Io voto che l'ha fatto da solo.
Sì, dai, proviamo il fatto da solo. Mettiamo la cosa del busto che l'ha tirato su con la corda, ha tirato giù con la corda, è reale.
Now
Vediamo.
then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time for karma.
What?
Si è azzeccato.
You are not going to sucker me into this one.
Oh,
What are you blubbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
huh?
Order, order! What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick.
Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Alright, then let's do it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, if this business is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. What's an acrobat? Where the crime was committed exactly, where was Mr. Ingling?
La sua camera abbiamo detto.
Eh sì,
It was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room?
Pretty simple, huh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts? What do you say, you, Mr. Ingling?
it's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering that was you propose is impossible. Yes, that's it.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you mad? As the witnesses say, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You've got a point.
It seems you have forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true. Moss said that he saw Max, didn't he?
Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Bright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I kill him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it?
Boosters the wood.
That's the next curse of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here...
She's right. I can't mess up here. I gotta give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster. And he did it while he was in this room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Sì.
I'm going to present some evidence.
So, what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russellberry?
Oddio.
ce l'abbiamo qua.
La foto del busto, perché...
Sì.
No,
Il
qui
busto
dice la statua di bronzo che è stata presa dalla caffetteria prima del crimine.
Sì,
Prima del
presente
crimine, ok, sì.
Was that a picture?
Madonna, il giudice ogni tanto.
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in this picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-size, it is also very, very heavy.
Heavy?
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window.
Oh, attenzione! Gli uccellini sono andati via, sta incazzando.
See, this is how Hakuro was able to kill the ringmaster.
Cioè, sono curioso di vedere l'espressione che fa quando lo becchiamo. Che cosa fanno gli uccellini, tipo.
With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galacticus ample bust.
Order. So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
How could he possibly fill a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Non si è letto Real.
Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well,
Acro's at a loss for words.
He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run. Oh!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get the proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony, you say?
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution had the right to respond. The defense objection is overruled.
Can't he see things my way once in a while?
Mr. Nigling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him.
Thank you.
That woman will sink to any low to win a case.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a stronger upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window wouldn't be impossible.
Leo ha fatto tutte le domande giuste.
In che senso?
There's
Leo ha detto esattamente sta cosa quando ha detto ma sarebbe
sì,
stato un po' difficile
sì.
guardare.
sì, avevo avuto in auto, cioè, there's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body.
Azzi Mauro 0, Leo 1.
Non ho capito per cosa.
Perché il busto, a tenere il busto, a sollevare il busto, che ok, sopra è fisicatissimo,
Sì.
però comunque la finestra è ad una certa altezza, lui non si alza, non può vedere
Sì.
bene fuori dalla finestra con il busto
Corretto.
poi.
Sì.
Cioè, sicuramente poi c'è il trick, però
Beh, sì, certo.
that make it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster head. Di essere un cecchino. Thus it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
I have no doubts in regard to this witness's testimony.
Vabbè, a meno che lui non avesse calcolato che, cioè, che aveva calcolato già la traiettoria della caduta del busto con il cavo, e perché il Ringmaster doveva andare a vedere questa cazzo di scatola per qualche motivo. Che si trovava già lì in posizione. Boh, mi è venuto in mente adesso, sì.
Sì, sicuramente c'è per forza il trucchettino, perché sennò non
E
ha
in quel caso non
senso.
doveva guardare perché già sapeva che traiettoria avrebbe fatto il busto, la
Sì,
scatola era
infatti.
stata piazzata in modo tale che, quindi, l'unica cosa che mi viene in mente è quella.
Sì. Hmm.
It was impossible for him to lift the post and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
I still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stunning. It's shameful, really.
I can't let her get to me. I got to focus. Ok, vado a prendere qualcosa da mangiare, arrivo subito.
E vado a fare pipì nel mentre.
Vabbè, allora io vado a bere.
Ok. Mm.
Eccomi.
Perfection.
Hello?
Sì, sì, ci
Hello,
siamo.
hello.
Perché l'ho detto perfection?
Così. Ah, interessante.
Cross examination.
Io mi sto continuando a domandare se è stato lui la motivazione.
Cosa?
Mi sto domandando se è stato davvero lui, cosa che in realtà sto cominciando particolarmente a credere fortissimo, perché?
Sì, il momento è un po' così, effettivamente.
Boh, perché gli voleva
Cioè,
togliere qualcuno una decina? Visto che gli ha ammazzato il
Ah,
fratello, lui gli vuole ammazzare il babbo.
effettivamente,
sì,
sì.
sì, cioè nel senso la trovo una motivazione molto idiotica, però effettivamente
Beh,
potrebbe...
no, è un buon momento, secondo me.
Vediamo. Allora,
Anzi, non spamma più le...
no, stavolta non più.
Ecco, strong enough to lift the bust.
The main problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head.
I wonder if he used some kind of tool to aim up for the ringmaster.
That's the ticket, Nick. Show them what you've got.
I had to be careful. I had to find something that fits perfectly with the case.
I don't remember us finding any sort of tool. But maybe we overlooked something. Allora, secondo me qui bisogna giocarci il baule.
Mm,
Io sono abbastanza convinto della mia teoria.
Mm. Perché?
Che
A parte
secondo,
che è l'unico indizio che manca.
che secondo me lui ha in qualche... non so come, non so dare una spiegazione precisa sul come, ma lui sapeva che il Ringmaster sarebbe andato a vedere in questa cassa.
Ok.
E quindi non aveva bisogno di mirare, perché aveva in una qualche maniera calcolato che facendo cadere il busto da una corda, tenendolo con la corda, facendolo cadere dalla finestra, avrebbe fatto quel percorso lì e quindi sarebbe
Ok.
impattato per forza sul Ringmaster.
E poi essendo attaccato alla corda lo hai tirato.
E poi lo ha ritirato su.
Sì.
E lui è caduto giustamente in avanti sulla cassa.
mm,
Giusto?
sì,
Funziona.
Però deve metterla.
Quando
così.
dice questo, credo.
No, questo
No,
no.
aspetta, è cool no, scusami. Impossible for me to have known
Questo?
the location. Esatto, sì, sei lì.
Why do you say it will be impossible?
Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window? Thus, there is no way that I will know the location of the ringmaster head.
Well, I suppose you got a point.
Hey, Nick,
Huh?
what if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sorta like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. Punto.
That does make sense. If only I could prove somehow. The Dakro knew the location of the ringmaster head without looking down.
I think I already explained things sufficiently.
Proviamo.
Presente.
Acro. You didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add.
You silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Felix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence?
But I did such a good job hinting.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box.
The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over?
The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Who? Who?
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that his wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bust came falling down. It was exactly the same moment that ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all this question is now crystal clear.
Mm, ok, no, stavo pensando.
Che cosa?
You mean?
A meno che non fosse però forse no, lo scrigno fosse collegato al busto. E quando l'ha tirato su è caduto giù il busto. No, ma non ha senso, so come ha fatto poi a ritirarlo su, no.
If the bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box,
There would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim.
no. Order! This is unbelievable.
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now we just gotta keep going. And there's only one way to go from here. Forward.
So the next question I have is, who placed the wooden box at the scene?
It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow!
I don't need to fix some.
Madonna.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
The remaster said there could have been anywhere that he lifted the box.
That's why the box was so specially made.
Specially made?
Indeed. It had a most peculiar feature.
Ah.
The weight. Ah, certo, perché lo teneva su. Doveva controbilanciare il peso del busto.
Eh sì,
Era pesante, vero?
Sì, sì, è pesante.
sì.
Anche se c'era dentro soltanto quel
Sì.
barattolo di spezie.
Infatti. Ah, però era pesante, suppongo, il... Boh, come era fatto, insomma.
Sì.
The box has a remarkable weight.
Weight? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Minchia.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have required.
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
Box also has carrier handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head will be in approximately the same place.
Fool!
Ormai tipo dice cose a caso. Fool! Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
Scusate, stavo bevendo. You do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing.
What?
Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max bust?
Sì, era una caffetteria.
Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
And what happened to it?
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself.
Ah, that means...
You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room?
Vabbè, la scimmia, dai.
You see, Mr. Phillips Wright? Explain that. Don't forget, you say, there was no accomplice.
Ah, è vero. Vabbè, la scimmia... Non è un complice la scimmia, perché la scimmia l'ha rubato perché era luminoso.
Sì, perché sì.
Era luccicante.
Sì. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the booster from the cafeteria.
Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I got to make my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all.
All right, Mr. Wright. Let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the booster from the cafeteria back to his room?
Momento scimmietta.
Sì. A monkey?
Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
Oh, like when we stole the ventriloquist ring.
Wow, se lo ricorda.
So, how you say that witness said the monkey steal the post?
Of course, he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own and then brought it back home.
Home?
Money lives in Acro's room.
Across room?
Oh no.
The pasta verbrannt for sentita bronze is the altijd shiny.
Maybe you shouldn't put the whip down sometimes and read the court record.
My, those are some very nice cars he's holding.
Yes, that they're made of platinum, which is very shiny.
Porca troia, che cazzo di...
Vabbè.
Scusa?
Da sempre più zoccola.
Acro! Ignore the perplexing screams of the prosecution. Was he a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the boss back to your room.
Oddio, non so quanto sei.
Sì, vabbè, io sta roba. Sto
Secondo
caso è una
me-
merda. Sì.
Cioè, ok. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
Order, I said order, Miss Von Karma.
Oh, là,
Where
addirittura
is the
gli
bust
urla.
in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else will be used as the murder weapon.
Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident?
It's possible. Maybe Acro saw money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we have more than proved of one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron?
Ormai,
Basta, oramai sì.
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular. I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Oh, it seems some flamboozled. Flamboozled.
bamboozled.
Non so cosa voglia dire.
È
Especially
tipo
by this-
bamboozled.
Che non so comunque cosa voglia dire. Especially by this fraud.
Sbalordito.
Inibetito.
Bravo. Fraud.
You have forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Felix Wright.
And what is that?
You should know.
Motive.
You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the
Ah.
crime.
Ah!
Beh, no, perché there is no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you down. Don't let her beat you now.
I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Perry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Felix Wright. was the murder the clan saw.
Il
Busto?
busto, secondo me.
Sì.
Effettivamente. Sì?
He saw Max Bull. Oh!
I ask who was the other person most saw on the scene. The evidence had nothing to do with the question.
Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Most say that he saw Max's silhouette. But I did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
Oh, it's possible.
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's boost.
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all on this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
There is no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It will be easy to hang one of the cards in the bust's hands.
Idiot. Who in their right mind would put a clock on a bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on bust.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the clock on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree?
No, he cocked me.
Ha detto no.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the clock on the bust?
Afro? Ah sì, afro. Acro.
Mi dissocio.
Acro, secondo me. No?
Allora.
Sa che cazzo gli ha messo il mantello sul busto?
Effettivamente sì.
E poi l'ha buttato...
Sì, l'ha buttato con il mantello.
Beh, effettivamente.
Per far credere
Doveva
fosse
sembrare
Max.
beh.
I thought Mr. Phoenix Wright. Didn't the defendant wear his cloak the entire time he was at practice? So then, how did this person get a hold of the clock?
Well,
Furthermore, how would this person have gotten the clock onto the post, I wonder? Because this person was not spotted at the scene.
I'm sorry.
Cazzo.
Oh,
When she's so nice about telling me I'm wrong, it hurts even more.
eccola.
The famous von Karma Carroten VIP approach. So, let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the clock on?
Questa è la cosa, io ve lo dico, questa è la cosa più bullshit di questo caso.
Questa è questo punto qua.
Questa
proprio?
specifica
Questa cosa
cosa
qua.
è inaccettabile, secondo me.
Minchia,
È una delle cose che lo
addirittura
rende inaccettabile.
Addirittura inaccettabile.
Inaccettabile. Questa roba, appena la
devi andare.
scoprirete, questa cosa mi ha fatto incazzare come una iena quando l'ho...
Che
No,
hanno
no, abbiamo
messo?
indizio, sbaglio.
Allora, se ci pensate, in realtà sì. Solo che la cosa è così stupida e così impossibile e frutto di un Deus Ex Machina gigantesco.
Ah, il Ringmaster,
difficile
voglio
arrivarci.
dire, che l'ha preso e gli è caduto il mantello sul busto.
So.
Ah,
Sa chi gli ha messo,
Però-
cioè...
prova, cioè, nel senso... Ah,
Fool him? You say it was the victim himself, Russell Barry?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the victim himself placed the clock on the bust.
Place the clock isn't really the right way of putting it.
Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself.
Nick, do you really have a handle on all this?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There is really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time.
Sono curioso anch'io.
Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached the rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in this room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night.
Ok.
But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo.
Non ho capito perché non doveva farsi riconoscere.
Questo
Adesso lo
forse
capirai.
verrà fuori.
When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope.
Ok.
Now this is when the magic happens. And the very instant that the bust hit the victim,
Vabbè.
Ma che davvero?
Ma non è possibile questa cosa.
No, dai, che è sta cosa?
Ma
Quando
è
dicevo
contro le leggi
che
della fisica.
quando dicevo che questo caso è una merda e nessuno di voi mi dava retta.
Ma che
Beh,
cos'è?
però effettivamente è questo punto che è la merdata. Fino a questo punto, secondo me, non c'era niente di così tremendo.
Sì.
È tutto frutto di un caso. Il ringmaster che si mette il coso di Max è tutto frutto di un
Sì.
caso. È tutto frutto di un caso. L'intera premessa di questo caso, ovvero che sia stato Maximilian Galactica, è frutto di due giganteschi Deus Ex Machina, uno di fila all'altro. È
Sì,
una
poi-
merda. Raga, è una merda, punto. Cioè, se tu guardi tutti gli altri casi, non ce n'è uno che abbia una roba merdosa come questa. È uno schifo. Questo caso è uno schifo. Si
Sì,
poteva
sono
fare
d'accordo.
in tanti modi diversi. Questo caso è uno schifo. Scusate, ma... Cioè,
È decisamente è più debole, però no, sta
a
roba
me
qui del
questi Deus Ex
mantello.
Machina mi fanno incazzare, perché sono proprio scrittura pigra. Non c'è... Sono proprio scrittura pigra.
Vabbè, il mantello sopra il busto che cade così è
No,
veramente
no, ma anche perché
qualcosa.
non poteva in alcun modo attaccarsi. Cioè, è letteralmente contro le leggi della fisica o una roba del genere, quindi... boh. You waited just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true, it can be. Sono d'accordo con la Von Karma.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet.
You're not a clown, you're the entire circus. What?
Ok.
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the clock up, which snagged into the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out of the window, the clock had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bust being raised with the clock dangling on it. Probably because in his wheelchair he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up.
Piano del cazzo comunque, nel senso che... Cioè, bastava che ci fosse letteralmente qualcuno che accompagnava il ringmaster.
No, ma non è un piano, è quello il fatto, non è un piano perché non è pianificato nulla, è tutto casuale.
Sì.
And that is how the magical murder disappearing into the sky came to be.
È molto, sì.
So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you.
No.
Hacker's been playing mind games with all of us.
He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now.
So,
What now?
you've created us wieder longer with the tail. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Effettivamente. Evidence? In this court, only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Certo.
Ovviamente.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr.
Una gara
Wright,
che ce l'ha più grosso.
the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
Nick, they say they want evidence. Grazie, Maya.
It just explain how there can only be one possible murder method. There is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account.
Unusual?
Contradiction, actually.
Okay then. Use that and get out of this jam.
That's enough talking amongst yourself. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your
La
claims.
salviamo perché qui sono un pochino...
Un po' critica qua.
I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case.
Allora,
Dagli leoni. Ah, beh, gli puoi dare la lettera? È quella per il movente.
vero.
fondamentalmente.
Mm.
Hai dato appuntamento.
Vado a mettere via il cibo. Arrivo.
Allora
Sapete
lui,
che-
scusami, ma...
Mm?
Allora lui voleva far fuori Regina.
Penso di sì.
E qui
Del
sono
resto-
arrivato ora su questa roba. Voleva far
sì.
fuori Regina, però invece Regina ha
Ma
fatto
Regina è
la
troppo
mossa lì.
stupida.
E ci è andato il padre e ha ammazzato il padre al posto di Regina.
Very sad.
Boh, proviamo questa, però sì.
E non ho ancora capito perché si era vestito come Maximilian Galattica comunque.
Anch'io.
Quello non l'ho capito nemmeno io.
Ah, beh, certo, perché lui andava a quell'appuntamento, non voleva farsi riconoscere, però perché si è vestito come Maximilian Galattica, cioè...
Forse
Quello
era
non l'ho
l'unica
capito
cosa che
nemmeno
aveva.
io.
Boh. Che aveva lì, non lo so. È un po' strano.
Sì. Cioè, ok, deve andare all'appuntamento con questo tizio, questo chiunque sia che ti sta ricattando, ok. Però perché nascondersi? Tanto sa che... boh.
Non piace?
Cioè, ma com'è possibile, scusami?
Mm.
Scusami. È cazzo di movente.
Qualcosa riguardo a quello che ha detto Mo. Fatta ricordare. Io me lo ricordo, l'aveva detto mo tutto
Eccomi.
quanto.
Avete capato?
Sì.
Sì.
E gli avevo presentato la lettera che chiedeva pagamento a Regina in realtà al luogo dell'omicidio, ma non andava bene. Cioè,
Ma la lettera non era rivolta a lui, infatti, quindi non può
ho
essere
capito,
una...
sì. Sì, ma se c'è una lettera che ti dice, è scritta da Acro, specificamente scritta da Acro, che ti dice,
Ma non
vieni
era
alle
diretta a
10...
lui.
Eh?
Non era diretta a
S-
lui.
Sì, ma se Acro ti scrive una lettera che ti dice, vieni alle 10 p.m. in quel posto, nella plaza, in quel
Sì,
posto lì dove è
ma
successo
non era
l'omicidio,
diretto a lui, non è può essere una prova per...
ho capito, è una bella coincidenza comunque, cioè adesso.
Cioè, ora vuole una prova che gli spieghi...
Una contraddizione nella testimonianza di Mo.
Mm. No. No, ok.
Non ne ho idea.
Questa è un'altra roba, boh. Cioè, nel senso, sì, ma... Dovete ricordare che cosa aveva detto Mo.
Il problema è quello, io non me lo ricordo.
C'era un dettaglio in particolare che non tornava.
In quello che ha detto Mo.
Sì.
Non me lo ricordo. Io sono... Qui sono completamente blind. Cioè, boh.
Come fai a provare che è stato fatto così? Che è stato usato quel busto lì? Che fondamentalmente è questo. Se provi che è stato usato il busto, di conseguenza provi che l'unica persona che poteva farla era Eracro, perché tutti gli altri erano fuori.
Ah ah.
Quindi perché è stato usato il busto? Cosa ha visto Mo?
Ha visto Maximil, ha visto Max, ha
Perché ha
visto.
pensato di vedere Max?
Perché aveva i suoi segni distintivi.
Bravo, Leo.
Il,
Quindi
il
qual è?
cappello e
Le rose e il
il-
mantello.
Ok,
Esatto. Però il
in realtà ne ha
cappello è
visti solo
caduto.
due.
Mancavano le
Ha visto solo il
rose.
cappello e il mantello.
Sì.
Ma, come ha detto Leo, sì,
Il cappello è caduto sulla scena del crimine, ma il busto ha il cappello.
Ma questo l'abbiamo già detto. Comunque.
esattamente.
Ne abbiamo già parlato del fatto che il cappello è stato. È che cosa gli dicessi perché l'ho visto. Acro diceva, l'ho visto dalla mia finestra, aveva il mantello e il cappello. Sì, ma il cappello è stato trovato laggiù. Ah, ok. Cioè, è partito tutto da lì in realtà.
Sì, lo so. Ma
Quindi bisogna di nuovo presentare tipo il cappello. Ma
Che gli fai rivedere il
cioè, bisognerebbe di
cappello?
nuovo presentare di nuovo il cappello per dirgli, ehi, ma il cappello è qui. Boh, mi sembra.
Poi proviamo, tanto salvata.
Sì, ok.
the problem is Max's three symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Che si è azzeccata, credo.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday there were two contradictions in Mo's testimony.
The silk hat was one. The white roses were the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions.
You fool. Do you ever shut up?
Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There is only one explanation for that. The steel cat that Mo saw was actually the busts. The
Io-
busts.
Ok.
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then it is the skill cat. Well, sort of. Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what that ventriloquist said in the court? He said that the witness the white roses saw Max chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away.
Can you do it, Nick?
Of course, I can explain all of it.
What was that?
Please recall the instant when the clock snagged onto the bust. If the clock snagged onto the bust, what happened to the
Che
roses?
pappagorgia che c'è.
No, vabbè, no, ma davvero.
Do you get it yet? If the clock got snagged onto the front of the bust,
No.
it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust.
Sì, però... Cioè,
Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust.
Ok,
ma,
ok.
no, ma d'accordo, ma no, io pensavo semplicemente che fosse girato. Vabbè, cioè che pensava che Maximiliano Galattica fosse di spalle, quindi non vedi le rose. Oh. Order, order! Now we have order. This is quite a shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me.
Anche per me un pochetto.
However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel.
Oh no.
Well, so much for their theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. But there's something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
But if this witness feel an incredible depth of gratitude toward the ringmaster.
Vabbè, questa è una puttanata.
Say, anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way that someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Arko's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now.
What do we do? There is no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Cross motive.
It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well, however, I feel this is a good place to take a break. Have a kick. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingley's testimony after the recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. You foolish foolishness.
foolishness. I can't believe it. Acro. That's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is. And to think it was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I dead to hate it?
Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
He did.
Che cos'è?
But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know.
But you're not, which is kinda the reason why... Ah, okay.
Hey, pal. You're gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, it's me. Ah, forget it. I'm going home. These guys deserve to be guilty anyways.
Now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little?
We've got some really tasty milk.
How about a card trick, detective?
Buonata. Well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned. What is it?
Here you go.
This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results, so take a look at it later.
Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, the tales are not are on a needed to know basis, and we are not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You will figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday our final plans were set into motion.
Final plans?
Oh, that reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. But more German. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What did he mean by that? The very end part?
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic. It was all pretty cryptic to me.
Oh, well, one more thing.
Ah, don't scare me like that.
It looks like there's a larger care packing from the circus from the defendant.
What? For me?
It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
An entire dairy's worth of milk for me.
Non ho capito sta cosa del latte. Boh.
Mi piace il latte.
Gli piace il latte.
Ho capito però.
Court is now back in session. Whoa. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with our testimony starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Akro would have to commit this crime. Understood now, Mr. Dingling.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please, proceed with your testimony.
Quantomeno lui non è fastidioso come gli altri testimoni che abbiamo avuto in questo caso.
Sicuramente.
Finally we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a favor and don't ask question you don't want the answer to.
Gulp.
Manca ancora tanto, più o meno alla fine o... No, visto che ci sono più o
Allora, io non me
meno...
lo ricordo lungo quest'ultimo pezzo, però secondo me... Boh, potremmo anche interrompere se effettivamente.
Si interrompe?
Sì, se riusciamo sì.
Ok.
Così. Così poi ascoltiamo tutta la storia in una volta sola e ce lo ricordiamo.
Comunque sì. Bullshit.
In bush.
In questo caso è una merda. Meno male che quello dopo è incredibile.
Ok.
Allora that's very good.
Sì, effettivamente è un po'. È veramente un po'.
No, voglio vedere le motivazioni finali e tutto quanto.
Sì. A proposito, la prossima volta quando si fa lo stream? Perché
Cazzo,
anche
è
lo
vero.
stream mi sa che...
Eh sì, perché io non ci sono fino all'Epifania.
allora
Quindi
si
la settimana prossima è
ripartirà
Natale.
l'8,
Porco cazzo.
7, l'8, sempre lì come si riparte con
Eh,
D&D.
sì,
Ok.
è vero. È vero.
Vacanze natalizie.
Sì.
Guarda che settimana prossima è già Natale. Sì.
Meno male, settimana prossima è già Natale, io non ne posso più.
Fa la 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 la.
Sì, proprio.
E poi queste vacanze poi sono via praticamente sempre.
Ti lamenti.
Infatti.
Ma almeno qualche giorno a casa volevo farmelo in tranquillità, ma a parte il dover andare in ufficio eventualmente per qualche giorno extra, tutto il resto sono effettivamente lontano da casa.
Nella sala preparata. Fa la 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 la. Vabbè. Oh. Max, peraltro, domani a che ore ci vediamo noi?
Non lo so.
LOL.
Adesso
Intanto
controllo.
salutiamo tutti i nostri amici telespettatori.
Così magari non sanno a che ora ci
Esatto.
vediamo.
Metti a caso poi dopo vi trovate la folla.
Ah, mamma mia.
E
Pensa a te.
vi, la-
Pensa a te.
vi lasciamo alle vacanze natalizie e
Esatto.
ci ritroverete qui dopo l'Epifania
Yes.
con altre
Tutte le
incredibili
feste le
storie.
porta via.
Purtroppo non potremo farvi sentire le nostre sessioni di ruolo in questo momento, ma potremo andare avanti con Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix
bello.
Wright.
Esatto.
Allora, buonanotte a tutti, buon
Buonanotte.
Natale, buona Befana e buon anno nuovo
Buon
anche.
Natale.
Buon anno nuovo.
Urca,
Ho ho
veramente.
ho.